It's Vlogmas, we're vlogging every day till Christmas. So I don't know if you know this about me or not, but one of my favorite shows is actually Star Trek The Next Generation. I was a baby when it was on TV, but my mom was a big fan, so we had like VHSs of just like a ton of episodes. And whenever I was homesick, I would watch them. It's just like Star Trek marathon for days. And now we have like the complete collection on DVD. And I watched some Deep Space Nine too, and I watched some of the movies. But I'll be honest, if you sit me down in front of an Enterprise that does not have Lieutenant Commander Geordi LaForge on it, I'm like, what's the point? What's the point? So today I thought I would share my love of Star Trek Next Gen with you through a character look, style inspiration video. I will say I decided not to just like copy a character's look. I know especially like people in sci-fi fandoms are really big into accuracy or whatever, and you don't get that stuff with me. I do more of like inspired by than exact. So I kind of was keeping Deanna Troi in mind while I was like doing my hair, and definitely had some Betazoid inspiration with my outfit. Sorry, that's not true for one thing, but also it's only funny if you're familiar with Deanna Troi's mother. She likes to be naked. That's the joke I'm making. So I started by just prepping my face the way I normally would. I started with a moisturizer and then a primer. And since I'm also going to be doing my eyelids in this character look, I used a primer for eyeshadow as well. So I started with a concealer to cover up any complexion flaws or discolorations. And then I used a foundation brush to paint on a thick layer of a light matte liquid foundation, and that's just all over your face. Okay, so for my eyelids, I use a kind of emerald green eyeliner pencil. I got mine from NYX, and I use that from about the center of my pupil to a little further than the corner of my eye, along my upper lash line, and then I also used it in my waterline. Next, I used a very dark kind of shimmery purple at the crease, outer crease of my eyelids, as though I was doing a smoky eye look. And I used gray for the remainder of my lid. Now, Star Trek Next Gen started in the 80s, and they were all about the dramatic blush. So you want a pretty bright pink and do a striking line along your cheekbone. But then don't worry, because we're going to kind of blend that in a little better with both powder foundation and other more natural colors of blush. Then to get a really sci-fi-y look, I wanted a very, very pale face. So instead of a powder foundation, I used a very, very light highlight all over my face, the way you would use powder foundation. Then I kind of sealed up the look with a finishing spray and moved on to my hair. So for my hair, I kept a little strand out and I put the remainder in a very high ponytail. Then I broke my ponytail into 3 sections and braided each section. Then I braided the 3 sections together to create one mega braid. You actually see me do this part, the braided top knot, a lot in my videos because it's a hairstyle I rock constantly. So then you're gonna just wrap it up and pin it together. Now we're gonna focus on that strand that we left out. I did kind of a mixture of straightening and curling that hair, so it kind of has this wavy, crimpy vibe. And then I also got these jeweled hair pieces from Target, and those you just apply with heat. So that's what I'm doing here. And I just followed the instructions where you put that plastic piece down on your hair and you straighten over it. Okay, then my footage kind of cut out before I got to this piece, so I'm just going to throw it in here. I use NYX Matte Lip Cream in Transylvania for my lipstick because I wanted that bold, dark lip. Okay, so then there are just a couple key pieces of fashion I want to mention. I got these shoes at Target. They're kind of edgy, right? For my jewelry, I wanted to go asymmetrical. So I got a piece for my cartilage and then just one dangly earring. And I wanted to do the sparkly one to kind of pull the look together. And then, of course, your communicator pin. Can't go without that. The dress I'm wearing comes from Target, as do the shoes, like I mentioned. And then I just thought I'd go with black tights. And that's it. That's my whole look. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any other character inspired videos you want to see, leave them down in the comments below because I love dressing up.